So we're gonna go ahead and do a demo for you guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it 1 minute on the front end with no catalyst in it, just moving the product around the bucket. We're gonna dump the 2 bags of catalyst in, and then we're gonna mix it for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna get going on actually applying it.
So we're gonna start the mixing process now. I got all the materials that I need. I've got my bucket of material. I've got my 2 bags of catalyst. Powder catalyst comes in a bag like this. Temperature here in New Jersey is about 73 degrees, so 2 bags of catalyst is the right amount. Anytime you're working with a 2-component product in general, you want to make sure that you follow the precise mixing instructions that are found on the TDS or technical data sheet for the product. I've got a blade that's gonna cut the bags of catalyst, and I've got my mixer, which is a corded high-speed drill with a drywall mud mixing paddle attached to it. One of the great things about the way we package our StreetBond Pro is the buckets are very easy to open. So there's a little plastic tab. You're gonna just pry that off, and as soon as you have that removed, the bucket is going to open very, very easily for you. Very, very simple. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to put on our mask, because as soon as this bucket is open, the fumes are going to start coming out. We're going to mix without the catalyst for 1 minute. And the reason why we're using a corded drill is because this product is so thick, the material is so thick, as you can see, that a cordless drill, the motors is just not powerful enough to cut through this stuff. So we're going to control the speed. You just want sort of even dispersion of the aggregate here. So you can see that aggregate, the texture really coming out. You just want to make sure that it's evenly distributed throughout. What it means in application if you undermix it is that you're going to have areas where the aggregate's going to still be settled down on the bottom, and you'll have a whole bunch of aggregate stuck at the bottom, and you're not going to have a lot of traction, a lot of skid resistance. We're starting the clock. The more bags of catalyst that you put into the product, the less open time you will have. The more catalyst you put in, the quicker it catalyzes and hardens. I want to see this nice vortex going on, because this tells me that it's being mixed thoroughly. Starting to feel the heat coming up. Once you catalyze a product, it begins a chemical curing process that cannot be reversed. So that's why it's really, really important to catalyze it only when you're ready. All right. Once you get it all catalyzed, the first thing you want to do is get everything out of the bucket as quickly as possible, because that catalyzation process starts the clock and it will start to harden. The product is then squeegeed onto the substrate, and there's a second person behind the squeegee person who is lightly and gently back rolling in the perpendicular direction that you squeegeed in, to smooth out and to give it a little bit of lift so the aggregate comes out of the coating a little bit. Sooner rather than later, you want to pull the tape. You don't want to wait until it's really fully cured, because you may have issues with the tape adhering too strongly to the coating. So if you do it too early, you might pull up some of the coating, and if you do it too late, you're probably not going to be able to get all the tape. Just simple, plain old duct tape works the best. So this is the good stuff.